Good afternoon. Today, unit second, market equilibrium. Market equilibrium means in the previous unit we discuss basic concepts like definitions of economics, positive and normative, except of economics, relevance of economics for managers, manage economics as a substance of economics theory, scope of managerial economics. Now we will advance our discussion towards the most fundamental aspect of economics theory, including market equilibrium, and its determining factors. The demand and supply side of the market are used or applied to a wide variety of real-life problems. Discover the price of the Discuss the price of the commodity to name a few, evaluating the impact of government price controls, minimum wage, price support, and production incentives. In this chapter, we will discuss the mechanism of market demand and supply, focus and as well see the determination of price of goods and services in free market economy. We will also we will also lay the foundation to understand the mechanism of demand and supply that we have covered in the subsequent unit. Okay. The unit is organized as follow. Section 2.2 discuss about the market distribution and extension. Okay, in this unit, main objective discuss about the market definition and extent. Second, understand the basic of supply and demand and market equilibrium. There are certain situations when the market mechanism does not work, leading to market failure, necessitating the role of government. Okay, first concept is marketing means. Marketing means Market is a very general sentence is the gathering of people for the purchase and sales of goods, service and other commodities. Market means is in a very general sense in the gathering of people for the purchase and sales of goods, services and other commodities. Market is place where buyers and sellers come together to for economic transactions. The sellers of here their goods and service in exchange for money from buyers. And buyers and sellers create two most important economic force. Buyers means the demand and seller is supply. Force demand and supply in the market, which leads to price determination in the following section. We are giving in an interactive brief of demand and supply to explain market equilibrium, and later on we'll advance our study with more detailed discussions of the concept. Market means economics use the word economic agent for a rational individual who looks after the maximizations of his or her benefit. Such an economics agent or consumer wants to maximum the utility that he and she obtains by consuming different goods as a manager intends to maximize profits. It is a possible to drive all agents into two broad groups of buyers and sellers. Buyers including summer, sorry, buyers including customer who purchase goods, firms that buy labor, capital, and raw materials. Sellers are firms that sell finally goods. works that sell their labor services, owner of capital and natural resource that sell land, capital, and different minerals. It is a event. It is even that most of the economic agents and buyers for some and sellers for another. Market is the center of economic activity where buyers and sellers interact with each other, and though the collective interaction of buyers and sellers, the price of commodity is determined. Note that such interaction need not be actual because in the current context, the potential to the enter into transaction in future also play a considerable role in price determination. Okay. One can look into the market of future and options for different commodities, whereby buyers and sellers agree to transact in future. In the modern context, it is also a platform where buyers and sellers can transact with each other without coming into physical contact with each other. Okay. From a firm perspective, it is very important to find the limit of the market for its product. It may appear to be an extremely easy task. However, a slight introspections will reveal the complexities involved. Take a case of a manager of a car company who want to know the market condition for his firm. Okay. Uh, uh, Take a case of manager of car company who wants to know the market condition for his firm. Where should she begin? Should she look at all types of cars in the domestic market? Note to the important terms in the earlier sentence. All the domestic. Should she take into account only small cars, large to mid-sized cars? Should she take into account international players working in the domestic market? Therefore, for determining the limit to the product market, a manager should consider first one geography, second substitute goods available, and third competition. Markets manager is geography, substitute goods available, and competition. In a few cases, geographic conditions are enough to limit the market. Consider a barber in uh, Chandni Chowk in Delhi. He need not bother about any other barber who may be located in South Delhi, as his market is very limited, as it is very unlikely that people will travel that far, or haircut. In some cases, using products sufficiently as well, a manager can define the market. Consider the producer of BMW, who is very well aware of the close substitute of their product in the southern class cars. Okay. Second point is substitutional goods. Along with the information of geography and system goods, of firm also gets benefited from our knowing the competition in the industry. The competitions may be actual of professional and it's closely related to the number of the firms in the market. Suppose that the number of firms is very large such that each firms that acts and takes decisions different of any other firms in the market. Alternatively, number of firms may be very limited and each firms get affected by the decisions of the other firms. For example, uh, could be farmer in developing countries where farm plot is small in size and other a large number of producers involved in agriculture production. They take a decision in Now, independently, on the other hand, with large pole size farmers are few in developed countries and they may come together and take collective decisions by defining the limits of market. A firm can determine the price, advertising budget and capital investment for the firm. Okay. And second point is the in the analysis of the market equilibrium. In the behavior of consumers and firms being has been studied with the assumption that they unable to affect the price at which they buy and sell. The consumer and producer confirm of view price and accordingly decide the quality to be brought and so to maximize their utility, the profit respectively. To clarify, the consumer buy to maximum utility and producers sell to maximum profit. The mission may appear very descriptive because the student may believe that each consumer has the power to influence the price of the commodity and same goes for the producer. We are not denying the power of producer and consumer, however, if one to introspect a detail, a little, she may find that for most of the communities, such a power is limited. For instance, if you go to buy milk packet in the morning and really tells you that Amul has increased the price of half a liter by 1 rupees. One may not be able to agree with him about increase the price. It does not imply that producers have all the power to change the price. Similarly, if many foreign firms enter into the dairy product market, in no time Amul may be forced to reduce the price while these forces are part of the decisions for the topic covered later. For the time being, we will assume that produce and consumer alone cannot influence the price. However, market demand and supply curves that are representing collective demand and supply are used to determine the price in the market. This concept will become clear as we move further in the discussion. Okay, second point, demand and supply side of the market. Demand means on the demand. म्हणजे लोकांची ज्या गुड्सला त्या ठिकाणी डिमांड असते मागणी. डिमांड मीन्स मागणी की एखाद्या वस्तूची आपण काय करतो मागणी करतो. ती आपल्याला घ्यायची असते आणि ती मागणी कधी करतो आपण जेव्हा ती आपल्या कधी गोष्ट नसते तेव्हा त्या गोष्टीची आपण मागणी करतो. On the demand side of the market, consumer buy product from firms. A demand curve in the graphical representation of the relationship between the equality between of the quality of a good that consumer are willing to buy and the price of that good. According to the demand law discussed in a detail in unit third, the higher the price, the smaller the quality demand by the consumer. Everything is being equal, therefore the demand curve is negatively sloped as shown in figure 2.1 where price is showing on y-axis, quality demand is shown by the first x-axis is quality demand and so here y-axis is price. QD equal FP P for price आणि QD म्हणजे क्वालिटी डिमांड म्हणजे P वन नसेल तर CC प्राइस त्या ठिकाणी क्वालिटी डिमांड काय होते इनक्रीज त्या ठिकाणी होताना दिसतं. This there is a negative relation between price and quality demand. Other things remain the same. The demand curve label D in figure 1.1 shows how the quality of goods demand by the consumers depends on its price. The demand curves in downward slope, holding other things consumer will want to purchase more of good as its price goes down. The quality demand depends on other variables such as income, tax and preference, the weather and the price of other goods. While drawing the demand curve, we assume that such factors remain constant. These factors lead to shift in the demand curve. For instance, a higher income level shift the demand curve to the right from D to D. Okay. Supply. Next point is supply. Demand and supply is very market. Two factor is market point. A supply on the supply side of the market from sell the product to the consumer. Supply of a commodity is defined as the total quality of commodity that a seller is able and willing to sell at a certain price. Producers are willing to offer more product for sale in the market by increasing production as a way of increasing profits only when the price is high. Thus, the supply of product increases with increasing in its price and decreases in its price. Other things remaining constant, supply curve is the graphical representation of the relationship between the quality of a good that producers are willing to sell and the price of goods show figure 2.2 where price is shown y-axis and quality supply is shown on x-axis. X-axis quality supply and y-axis price. Um, the supply curve label as in the figure show how the quality of a good offer for sale change as the price of the good changes. The supply curve in upward sloping beach show that higher the price, more firms are able and willing to produce and sell. While studying the concept of the supply, note that price is an independent variable and a firm decides the quality to be supplied at each price level. We can write this relationship as in an equation. QS equal FP and where QS quality supply, P for price. There is a positive relation between price and quality supply. Greatest satis peripus means other things or factors that increase supply are kept constant over the period of analysis. Even though the price of a commodity is the most important factor affecting the supply of a commodity, it is not the only factor. Indeed, there are many other factors that influence the supply of the commodity. In the supply curve, when there is change in other determinants, supply curve shifts either leftward or rightward. When production costs decrease, output increase, and the entire supply curve the shifts to the right. The supply curve is drawn on the assumption that technology used for the production is construction over time. Further price of other factors of production like land and labor remain same. This except of the supply curve includes the cost of production and cost per shift in the supply curve. Okay. So the next point is to market equilibrium. Market equilibrium means towards the definition market a point where demand and supply are equal such that the amount of goods sold by buyers is equal to the amount of goods produced by the seller. The market is where buyers and sellers come together. मार्केट्समध्ये काय येतात, बायर्स आणि सेलर्स हे दोघेही एकत्रित येतात. इन दिस सेक्शन्स वी विल डिस्कस हाऊ द टू साइड ऑफ द मार्केट डिमांड अँड सप्लाय इंटरॅक्ट विथ each other to determine market price. Economic equilibrium is the state of the world where opposite economic forces are balanced and do not change in the absence of internal influence. The equilibrium is the state of balance between two opposite forces, and economic equilibrium will entail balance between two economic forces in a way that the state does not change without any external reason. In market analysis, market equilibrium is a point. Definition: a market equilibrium is a point where demand and supply are equal, such that the amounts of goods sold by buyers is equal to the amount of goods produced by the seller. Okay. ही बाहेरची market clearingची definition. The spend quality demanded of the commodity equals the quality supplies at a particular price. Market clearing established, and that price is called market clearing price. Okay. Market clearing price means we already know that demand curve slope downward and is immensely related to price, where supply curve slopes upward and supply is positively related to price. Market clearing or market clearing price is set at the point of the intersections of the demand and supply. Market clearing of create a market clearing price is the price equals the quality supplies to the quality demanded. Okay. QS means 50.2 P. 2D म्हणजे quality demand. QS म्हणजे quality supply. QD means quality demand. Quality supply 50 plus 2 rupee price, and QD demand 100 minus 10.5 rupees. Where is Q is quality supply, P is price, and QD means quality demand. Based upon these two functions, one can now different. We can know different quality supply by the producer and quality demand by the consumer. The quality demand and supply for different prices level in case of the above liner demand and supply curves given in table 2.1 in order to determine market price. Equal these two equals and calculate price as follow. ह्यात तुम्हाला टेबल दिलाय. टेबलमध्ये तुम्हाला प्राइस दिला 1 2 3 4 ह्याच्यात क्वालिटी सप्लाय दिले 52 54 एक्झामला, आणि क्वालिटी डिमांड कशी त्या ठिकाणी जाते त्याच्यावरून त्या ठिकाणी हे केलेलं आहे. ही त्याची डायग्राम त्या ठिकाणी हे केलेली. ओके. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज चेंज इन मार्केट इक्विलिब्रियम. The market clearing price change due to shift the demand and supply curve. Suppose that products technology improves due to some scientific discovery. In such a case, production cost declines and supply curve shifts to right. When the supply curve shift to the right, the market clear at a lower price P2 and a larger quality Q2. Okay. Equality and y-axis price. Q D Q S Q S. Note. Consider that due to the rising income in India, people are shifting towards protection-based diet in their meal. It means they are increasing the quality of dairy product in their food basket. This demand for milk increase and demand curve shift to right. When the demand curve shift to the right, the market clears as a higher price P3 and larger quality Q3. Okay. Okay. QD, QS, x-axis is quality Q1, Q2, and price. If it's possible that both the supply and demand curve shift over time as market condition changes. In this example, right persists of the supply and demand curves lead to a selling higher price and a much larger quality. In general, change in price and quality depend on the amount by which each curve shift and the shape of each curve. Okay. And next point, market mechanism and the role of government. In this unit, the discussion of is considered on the market mechanism where demand and supply focus determine the market clearing price. Does that mean that all economic activity of country and the world should be left to the market mechanism? Take while and think about this issue. Adam Smith used the term invisible and to explain the working of the market mechanism that is discussed so far. Free market world trend to towards equilibrium though a mechanism whereby any excess supply leads to price cuts, which in turn leads to fall in quality supply by reducing the incentive to produce and sell the product and increase the quality demanded, automatically abolishing the market surplus. Similarly, an excess demand leads to price increase in reducing the quality demand and increasing quality supply as incentive to product and sell the product rise and that abolishing in prayer. Okay. Impact competition arise when a single buyer of a few seller can offer affect the price of the commodity. Inefficiency associated in fact, competitions are too high price and too low output. An extreme case of in fact competition in monopoly, where is a single supply along decide the price of the good. For example, Microsoft has monopoly in the production of Windows operating system. Government takes many legislative action to curb this extreme form of impact competition law, policies and regulation like antitrust laws which prohibit actions such as price fixing and agreements to divide up the market. In case of India, competition commissions play an active role. Okay. Uh, Externalized of spillovers are second types of inflections in the market, which involves inventory impositions of cost benefit to the third party who is not involved in the transaction directly. Spillover effect may be positive or negative. A leather factory may sell leather product to the consumer, but it also causes pollution in the environment, which is a negative. Extremely similar a firm which invests heavily in R&D generates positive extremely or spill over for the society. Government regulation are designed to control negative extremely like air and water pollution, hazards, waste, radioactive material, etc. Government impose tax and penalties to excellently and provide subside and exclamations to proportion positive externalities. Okay. Summary in this chapter, we learn about market where buyers and sellers come together for economic transaction. In order to define the extent of market management analysis, the geographical reach similar product as well as competitors in the market. Okay. The market need not function smoothly necessarily the government to act though its politics, regulations, tax and subsides. In this chapter, main point is market means. demand curve, supply curve, market equilibrium. In this chapter, main question is define the equilibrium of the market, describe the focus that move market towards its equilibrium. Second question important, explain why price in the competitive market settles down at the equilibrium, interactions of demand and supply curves. What happens if the market price starts out too high or too low? Second question, what is a market and what are the factors that help is defining the extent of market? Okay, in this chapter, more question is important. Third chapter is demand theory. Demand means people काही गुड्स अँड सर्व्हिसेसची त्या ठिकाणी डिमांड करतात. आपण डिमांड त्या ठिकाणी बघितले. मार्केटमध्ये डिमांड अँड सप्लाय, सेलर आणि बायर हे दोन घटक त्या ठिकाणी इम्पॉर्टन्स असतात. आणि डिमांड थेरी वेगवेगळ्या त्या ठिकाणी फिलॉसॉफरने वेगवेगळे डिमांड थेरी मांडल्यात. ते आपण वन बाय वन पाहूया. In this last unit, we study market equilibrium by introducing demand and supply curve. Demand theory is very important for demand theory is very important for a manager as it helps is analyzing the revenue generation process of a company by understanding the consumer's behavior. The new classical demand theory discussed in this unit has been around for more than a century and has been provided time and again by empirical study. Thus, it is a study even now in the business school. The demand and supply are two important sides. The demand and supply are two important sides of the market mechanism leading is discovery of the price. The concept of demand and supply help us in the understanding and determining price implications in the market and evaluating the impact of various policy changes like wage, tax, subsidy, important quotas, etc. Note that in the earlier unit, we have seen how the demand of the commodity along with the supply leads to price discovery in the market. In this unit, we will go into the details of demand and understanding the law of demand. Further, in the study of demand, we will focus on the intensity of demand of various commodities to the change in price and other factors and the direction of the response. Okay, in this chapter, main objective discuss demand. It is definition and law of demand, and second, learn about the determinants of demands. Second, understanding the change in demand of categories shift of the demand curve and movement along the demand curve. Learn in details the concept of stylist of demand. Okay. Analysis of demand. Demand is amount of commodity that a consumer purchase or is ready to take off from the market at various given price in a given period of time. Okay, demand means is the amount of commodity that a consumer purchase or is ready to take off from the market at various given price in a given period of time. The consumer of a commodity must have the desire to purchase, the willingness to pay, and the ability to pay. If a consumer has no desire for a commodity is does not constitute demand as it has to be backed by the ability to pay. For example, if a person buys to have a car, it does not constitute demand if her and she cannot afford to buy a car due to lack of ability to pay. Similarly, even when a person has the ability to pay, but does not have willingness to buy, or is not ready to spend the money at that point of time. It does not constitute demand, thus, in economy, unless desire for a good is backed by the purchasing power or ability to pay and illness to purchase. It does not constitute demand. Economists have gone deeper into the concept of demand and asked this very fundamental question, that is, why consumer demand a particular good. According to the earlier proponents, consumer demand a particular commodity that has a utility or won't satisfy capacity. Among the classical economics, the concept of utility was extremely popular, and they may extensive attempt of qualified the same. The approaches used are given in the ethics for interested leaders. Okay. Second, law of demand. There are many factors that affect demand of any commodity, but in market mechanism, one important factor that plays the central role in price of the commodity. It is the general expense that as the price of the commodity increase, its demand falls. When the price of cold drinks increase from rupees 20 to 25 per bottle, as per will buy less of it. Law of demand simply establish the relationship between price and quality. Demand of any commodity is in given period of the time. Consider all other factors affecting demand and constant. Thus, the relationship describes that quality demand is a dependent variable and price is undependent variable. The laws of demand says that keeping other things constant, quality demand is inversely related to price. Following are some focus statement of the law according to the simulation law. Demand said that the people will buy more at a lower price and buy less at a higher price. Other things remaining the same according to Wheeler's law of demand said that other things being the same quality, demand per unit of the time will be greater, lower the price, and similar higher the price. Take note of the direction of closely in the relationship that is, and the price of the commodity increase and decrease, quality demand of that commodity decrease and increase. Okay. Loss of demand for drug, keeping other things concerned. There are some implications made for this law, which require test and funds, income, price, and of traded goods, wealth of consumer to remain same over the period of analysis. This condition is popularly known as latent parables. Other things remaining the same, the law of demand can be extended to a demand schedule and a demand curve shown in table. Respectively, a demand schedule is a tabular representative of the response of the amount demand to the changes in the price of a commodity. In table 3.1, we have given a hypothetical example showing how the demand of cold drink falls with the rise in price. And figure 3.1 is demand curve, which is a geographical representation of the demand schedule. First one, price of cold drink per bottle 8, 10, 12, 18, 20, 41. And bottles cold drink demand 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. म्हणजे जसजशी त्या ठिकाणी बॉटल प्राइस इन्क्रीज होते तसतशी डिमांड त्या ठिकाणी काय होते डिक्रीज होते. म्हणजे हा जो कर्व आहे तो प्राइस इन्क्रीज झाल्यानंतर डिमांड इन्क्रीज होते. हे ग्राफमध्ये बघा डायग्राम क्वालिटी डिमांड अँड प्राइस. प्राइस जसं इन्क्रीज होते तशी क्वालिटी डिमांड जी आहे ती इन्क्रीज त्या ठिकाणी झालेली पाहायला भेटते. ओके. Demand curve, if we show in the figure, we can slope down order is negatively sloping, showing consumer buy more when price fall as per the law of demand. म्हणजे डिमांडवर कशावर अवलंबून असते तर प्राईसवर डिपेंड असते. जर प्राईस त्या ठिकाणी जास्त असेल तर आपोआप त्या ठिकाणी काय होते पीपलची डिमांड लेस होते. रिझन फॉर डाऊनवर्ड स्लोप्स ऑफ द डिमांड कर्व. Marshall derived the demand curve based on law diminishing marginality. Beside that, when price falls, consumers footwear and city buying other sector goods shift their demand towards that good whose price had fallen. Substitution effect further as the purchasing capacity of the consumer increase due to fall in price of one commodity can buy more income, which leads to rise in the demand. Keeping this in view, three reasons that can be attributed to downward sloping of the demand curve are operation of the law of diminishing marginal utility, substitution effect, and income effect. We now discuss each of these reasons in detail. Law of diminishing marginal utility means the utility derived from a commodity is the capacity of the commodity to satisfy on to the of the consumer in economic theory. Wallace 1874 made attempt to measure utility using a subjective unit called utils. They are there are three main economics theories that are used for understanding the demand of consumer for a particular community. These are one, Carnell utility theory, uh, indifference curve theory, and relatively preference theory. Brief view of this is given in the appendix for the interest leaders. Okay, to understand the law, firstly we must clear our idea about the concept of utility and marginal utility. Utility is, as mentioned earlier, is the one satisfy capacity of an commodity. It is the satisfaction or benefit derived from the consumption of any commodity. Thus, if you consume a chocolate, it will satisfy your hunger or liking for it and thus has this capacity. You may notice that the kind of goods that are consumed by you help in satisfy some or the other wants. Notes that utility is subjective terms. Some community may not provide same level of utility to each person. The amount of money that a person is willing to pay for a commodity is the proof of the utility above that commodity for him. If a person wants to spend more money for commodity, it clearly signifies that the commodity has high utility for him. Okay. Next point is the law of distribution marginal utility. The utility derived from a commodity is the capacity of a commodity to satisfy want of the consumer. Its economic theory, Wallace 9. Law of diminishing marginality say that with an increase in the consumption of any commodity, to drive the form that commodity goes the increase but at the distribution rate. 3.2 figure is y-axis is total utility and x-axis is quality point. For example, if a person has a very high desire to eat chocolate at one point of the time, he will be ready to buy it and any price that will drive maximum utility from the first unit of that chocolate. The utility of second chocolate will be a bit lower than of first one, so he will start having or will like to pay low price for that. Similarly, with the consumptions of very extra unit of chocolate, the marginality for him goes to discuss and the amount of money that he would like to spend on them also start declining after reaching to the maximum station level. Further consumption of the same commodity instead of given satisfaction start giving dissatisfaction and marginality may also become negative. Subsequent effects, law of determination marginality explains the consumer behavior with respect to the quality and price of the given commodity. The substitution effect takes into consideration the related goods as well. It simply says that where price of an commodity falls while keeping the price of the other good consider the commodity in the considerations automatically becomes relatively cheap. The consumer who introduce the substitute switches the demand towards the product with reduced price and its demand increase. It depicts consumers tend to buy more of a good that has become relatively cheap and the less of the good that is relatively more expensive. For example, in a food basket that a consumer purchase, if the price of the vegetables falls, it becomes relatively cheap to the other one and consumer purchase more of it. Okay. Next, income effects. Income effects say that with the fall in price of any commodity, the real income of the consumer increase. Purchasing power of the consumer increase. If the person makes use of that surplus money for the purchase of the same commodity, price of the which has reduced, income effects for that community is say to be positive. On the other hand, if the consumer makes use the surplus money for the purchase of any other goods, income effect for that good both price is reduced is said to be negative. This can better be explained with the help of following example. Suppose monthly income average income of a person in 20,000 and given the price of commodity, the monthly consumption expenditure is rupees 8,000. So here he and she will be able with the surplus of rupees 12,000 at the end of the month. Now let us suppose price of rice, which forms a part of his consumption reliance and his her consumption expenditure now becomes rupees 6,000 per month. In this case, he and she is available with surplus of rupees 14,000 per month, so his real income increase. Now, if the person makes use of this surplus money for the purchase of more rice, we say that the income effects for rice is positive while the person makes use of the surplus money to buy any other commodity. We say that income effect for that commodity is negative on the basic of income effect commodities are categories or normal goods of inferior goods. Income effect of inferior goods is negative while for the normal goods it is a positive. Okay. Stop the lecture. Next period आपण explanation of the law of demand. Okay. Thank you very much.